every now and then I try to think of, what freedom is all about, and what kind of country I think I would live in, or what kind of country this could actually be, what kind of world it could be if we all just allowed people to do more or less more of what they want to do and stayed out of their lives, more government out of their lives. And I ponder it because I'd like to know because I realize that you can't have complete freedom. That would be anarchy, and there have to be rules, especially people take advantage of everything, Nobody has a sense of responsibility, and how can you install that into someone? And that's the question that I ask, because I don't think the laws necessarily can force people into a sense of responsibility. And there's some things that basically I think that if you stay out of your neighbor's yard, basically I use that as a euphemism for leaving people alone, that whatever I do that doesn't directly impact anyone else, my personal actions, and I ought to be left alone to do it, and I ought to be responsible for my actions. So I don't. So I wanted this painting to represent, my feeling of where I think we are now, and that is this representation of a person with no face, and everything's kind of white and like in a fog. And I wrote the word freedom over where the eyes would be, because it's like that last little glimpse of freedom that you can see before everything just vanishes. That's why everything's kind of white, like in a fog. And I wrote part of the Pledge of Allegiance on the piece. And but in the glass, the reflective stuff at the bottom, that's like how fragile freedom really is. That's like that's like the dream of it, the sparkling dream of freedom, and how it could just be broken and just fall away immediately. And where I think we are, and where I think we are is there's just hardly any freedom left, because even though you are allowed certain things, and you think you own things or have things or can do things, and you think that's a freedom, well, if you really look hard at it, you realize that it's something the government has allowed you. not just that you have this, like, because you're a person, you have the right to protect yourself, or you have the right to free speech. It's like the government's decided at this point that it's okay. Well, there's practically no freedom left, and this country's still more free than other countries, and but people are just like allowing it so quickly just to slip away, and it's just really frightening. I never thought I would live. I'm only 53, and I could see all this happening. His freedom's kind of slipping away slowly, but boy, it's just steamrolled, and it's bad. It's just really, really bad. And it's all based on greed. It's all based on greed and safety, and people, both parties in power are using it again, using your sense of greed and your sense of wanting to be safe against you. And you don't even know.